Good math. So we have been talking this week all about arrays, right? Yes. So I want to go ahead and show you guys this quick video about repeated addition and arrays. So that is, I'll pull it up. And then we'll go ahead and do a couple problems together, and then you can do your independent work. So today should be pretty quick, just like yesterday. So here we go. Quick song about arrays, and we're going to talk about repeated addition within arrays.
Visit Numberrock.com for ad-free videos, lesson materials.
I pick up my pencil and I compose an array with 3 columns and 4 rows. 4 groups of 3 help me to see better. All
right, so this video will talk about multiplication, but we're just going to do the repeated addition, okay?
Circles all together. This array has 5 rows and 3 columns. Grouping can help us solve these problems. 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. Now we're mastering this routine. We can count objects in many ways.
We can count in many ways.
Counting groups found in arrays.
Groups are found in arrays.
Rows go across, columns go up and down.
Rows across, columns up and down.
Equal groups help us tally how many we found.
How many we found.
On my tablet, I compose an array with 4 columns and 5 rows. 5 groups of 4 are on the display. There are 20 clownfish in the array. This array has 3 columns and 2 rows. It's easy for us to see how this one goes. Because we know 3 plus 3 equals 6. Adding groups is such a cool metric. We can count objects in many ways.
We can count in many ways.
Counting groups found in arrays.
Groups are found in arrays.
Rows go across, columns go up and down.
Rows across, columns up and
Equal
down.
groups help us tally how many we found.
An array shows addition, done in repetition. And this is the foundation for multiplication. For example, 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. What we've done is we have added 3 separate times. So we could say the array is 3 times 3. To multiply, just add and repeat.
We can count objects in many ways.
We can count in many ways.
Counting groups found in arrays.
Groups are found in arrays.
Rows go across, columns go up and down.
Rows across, columns up and
Equal
down.
groups help us tally how many we found.
How many we found.
Visit Numberrock.com for ad-free videos, lesson materials, and more.
That was actually not a bad video.
That was not a what video?
I said that actually wasn't a bad song.
I
You
know.
should play that on video.
That's kind of a bop, if I thought. You guys know what that means if I say that was a bop? No. Gabe, you got a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Since the video is doing multiplication, are we going to do multiplication this year?
You will do multiplication this year, but we're not going to do it today. So let me go ahead and share my camera. Hopefully it stayed connected from the read aloud. Okay, camera. All right, so arrays are just rectangles, right? We've been working with them all week. Okay. And yesterday we talked about counting each little square to see how many was in an array, but today we're just going to add them together to see how many is in an array. So let me go ahead and draw a quick array. Oops, that line isn't straight. Okay, how many columns do I have in this array? Who can raise their hand and tell me? How many columns do I have in this array? How many columns do I have in this array? Dejay?
4.
4, good job. And then how many rows do I have? Remember, rows go across. So how many rows do I have? You can raise your hand and tell me, how many rows do I have? Gabe?
3.
3. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take how many columns I have and add that 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to add 4 plus 4 plus 4. So I'm going to double check before I add. Do I have 3 4s? 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. So now I can add. So who can tell me what's 4 plus 4? Who can tell me what's 4 plus 4? I might call on someone if no one raises their hands. Oscar, what's 4 plus 4?
4 plus 4 or 4 plus 4 plus 4? 3 times or 2?
Just do two times. 4 plus 4.
Okay, 8.
8. And then Oscar, what's 8 plus 4?
12.
12. Good job. So we have 12 squares in this box. Okay, so I can check that by counting the squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I'm thinking, is there another way I could have done repeated addition for this array of 12? Is there another way I could have written out this equation? Is there another way I could have written out this equation? Let me scroll to see hands. All right, there is one other way, so I'll go ahead and show you guys. So I can add 3 4 times. So I'm going to do that on this side, okay? So I have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So I'm going to double check, make sure I have 4 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who can tell me what's 3 plus 3? What's 3 plus 3? Paxton?
6.
6. And then Paxton, what's 6 plus 3?
9.
And then Paxton, last one, what's 9 plus 3?
12.
12. All right. Are my answers the same? Thumbs up or down. Are my answers the same for 4 plus 4 plus 4 and 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3? Are those answers the same? Are those answers the same? Paxton says yes. I don't see anyone else's thumb. Are those answers the same? Nino says yes. I only have 2 people telling me yes. Oh, Gabe and Oscar say yes. Dejay say yes. I don't see anyone else's thumb, which means you're not listening to me. Caitlin says yes. Awesome. Thank you to those of you who are paying attention to me. All right, so I can either write when I have an array with 3 rows and 4 columns with either one of these. Does that make sense on why I can use both? Does anyone have any questions on how I got 4 plus 4 plus 4 and 3 plus 3 plus 3? All right, I'm not seeing any yeses or nos. So let me go ahead and get a different color marker. All right, so this pink marker, I'm going to shade in what the 4 plus 4 plus 4 represents, okay? So here's 4, right? Is that 4 squares within the array? Give me a thumbs up. Is that, or a thumbs down? Is what I just scribbled in 4 squares in the array? I need full participation. I only see Caitlin's thumb. If I don't see your thumb, I'm going to put you in the waiting room because that means you're not listening to me. So Niley and Raylan, I don't see your thumbs, which means you're not listening to me. Niley, I see your thumb. Raylan, I don't see your thumb, which means you're not listening to me. All right, awesome. All right, so that's one group of 4, okay? So I'll just go ahead and circle that. And then I'm going to go ahead and shade in another group of 4. Sorry, these markers are kind of dried out. And there's another group of 4. And then I have one more 4 left, which is right here. All right, does everyone see where I got 4 plus 4 plus 4 from? Awesome. So now I'm just going to show you where I got the 3 plus 3 plus 3. So let me go ahead and erase this so we don't get confused. Let me redraw my lines. Uh-oh. Okay, that doesn't look as nice as what it first did. All right, so my first group of 3, I'm going to shade in. All right, give me a thumbs up. Is that 3 squares or 3 tiles? Give me a thumbs up. Is that 3 tiles or 3 squares? I need to see thumbs. Let me see your thumbs. Is this 3 squares? Awesome. So now I'm going to do the next one. Another 3 squares. My marker is not wanting to draw. I need to open my new pack. All right, and then we have another set of 3 right here. Okay. Let me just use the black marker. There's something on the whiteboard that doesn't want me to write. All right, so I have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Does that make sense? All right. Let's do one more and then we can start our independent work, okay? All right. All right, how many columns are in this array? Who can raise their hand and tell me how many columns are in this array? How many columns are there? How many columns are in this array? I don't know why I'm seeing people's tongues. I might call on people who are not interacting. Raylan, how many columns are there? Raylan, how many columns are there? Okay. Caitlin, go ahead. Tell me how many columns are there? Go ahead, Caitlin.
3.
3. Nice job. And who can tell me how many rows are there? How many rows? I think I saw Heavenly's hand. Heavenly, go ahead.
2.
2. Okay. What is my repeated addition equation for this array? Who can tell me? Who knows? Who knows? Who can give me one of them? Let me scroll to see hands. Let me see if I see hands. All right, so I'm going to start with the 3. Okay, so if I have 3 tiles I'm adding together, and let's say I'm adding these 3 together first. How many more groups of 3 do I need to add together? How many groups of 3 do I need to add together? Oscar?
One.
Just 1, so I'm going to add another 3 to my equation. Then who can tell me what's 3 plus 3? Who can tell me? What's 3 plus 3? Raylan, what's 3 plus 3? Since you joined us again, what's 3 plus 3?
Six.
Thank you. Raylan, you need to make sure you're paying attention because I've called on you about 3 times and you haven't answered. All right, so I have 6 tiles in my array, so I'm just going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's all we'll do for right now.